Visualisation Services is sort of a suite of services that we offer. So visual facilitation, visual recording and visual translation. They're the three elements of the services that we provide. So visualisation services are really useful for individuals, for small, medium-sized businesses and large businesses and corporates too. So we work in all of those spaces.
Modern neuroscience shows us that the brain responds more quickly to a visual image than it does to words, and so we can get a lot of impact in a very quick space of time by using graphics. We can create cohesion within quite a diverse group of people by having a collective image. We also have sayings around seeing is believing, and once we've seen, we can't unsee. These are speaking to the fact that psychology shows us that the power of visualization, once we have got an image in our brain works towards making that image a reality. So it's incredibly powerful to engage in visualizing processes because it sets the future, and then we almost become like a self-fulfilling prophecy to make that happen. So really well endorsed by modern neuroscience, well endorsed by ancient wisdoms and folklore that says there is a power in the visual.
When you're working with visual facilitation and a group of people, especially those in some of the larger organisations where people can begin to work in silos, it's a fantastic way of breaking down people's challenges in communication, in getting higher engagement, in helping them to become more accountable. What's really special and unique about Visualisation Services is there's a great ability to get fantastic buy-in from your people when you use this kind of service. People contributing to their organisation in a bigger way than they may usually have the opportunity to be part of a process, creates a lot of value for people, and that's actually a really important thing for everyone. Most people, if you ask them in a situation what it is that they struggle with most inside their organisation, it's not feeling valued. It's not about how much they get paid, it's about how am I valued and where do I fit in the bigger scheme of things.
It's about getting people together, no matter what the complexity of their subject matter, getting them to talk to you, picking out the essence of those messages, representing it using meaningful but simple visual metaphors. And you have this magic moment where it comes alive and people say, hey, that's it. You've distilled all of this complexity down into a simple visual graphic that people can understand and relate to.
Interactionz uses two tools that have a very credible heritage. They were designed in the 1970s by Jack Pierpoint, John O'Brien, Marsha Forrest, and latterly by Linda Kahn. We believe that these processes are universally applicable. The only common denominator that is necessary is that a human's involved. These processes will then draw out, it's like a midwifery skill actually. We're drawing forth from the person what's actually already inside of that person or that group or that collective. It's also an opportunity for people to think beyond what they already know, to go into that space of dreaming and visualising what's the best possible future for me, for my loved one, for our organisation. What is my personal calling? What is our collective purpose? All of these things can be explored in the visual facilitation space using these tools.
For businesses and organisations that are choosing to use our visualisation services, they can expect an outstanding service, a unique service, and for their needs to be met. But secondly, and most importantly almost, is that they will be giving back to a organisation that is doing great work in the community, not only with people with disabilities, but with other community groups to help people lead good lives.